because nobody should be hitting anybody. I believe that if you like to hit, then you should be able to take a hit. hmm But apart from that, though, she right. Like, lock his ass up if he gets abusive.
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
HMID, my BF and I are going through a bit of a disagreement. We were in the car and he tried to discipline me. I mean, discipline me is vague. What did he do exactly? He was very loud and the windows were down, and at one point he locked. No, he looked like he wanted to get physical with me. I am now staying by my mom and he wants me to come back. I wonder what happened. He said he started watching some adult stuff and he was getting a kick from being like that. Makes no sense. Okay. Now, this is a bit of a weird situation because there isn't really any context for us to go by or go with to let us know what the issue is, why the argument started. But alright, first I just want to say that I get why she moved to her mom or she's staying with her mom. It's obvious that she feels scared and she feels, she feels for her life, which is normal. It's natural. The guy should have never, well, he didn't touch her, and I'm not gonna say that he should have never whatever, because everybody handles emotions differently. I'm just really happy that he didn't punch her in the face, give her a black eye. Anyways, nothing is wrong with him discipline you if you stepped out of line, if you disrespected him or disrespected somebody else. Now, his excuse though for saying that he did it because he was watching porn and he likes that aggressive shit. I guess it's probably hardcore porn where hit you and hit the girl and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, to me, I, I really can't say whether or not it makes sense, because when you think about it, bro, anything you can think of, it's out there in that industry. So I'm not gonna just write it off and say that there's no such thing, because I have seen videos where women like getting treated like dog, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say whatever, but for this one, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't really know what else to make of it, but let's jump to the comments. So, Doctor, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna butcher that. Firstly, if you are a minor, the only man who has the what? Anyways, has the right to discipline you is the man who raised you. Secondly, the only time that an adult woman should ever allow a man to discipline her is if they are consensually involved in the erotic play known as bondage. Discipline, dominance, submission, and any other situation is abuse. Stay at your mom's house where you are safe. Once you allow him down the spot, it's a slippery slope to domestic. I mean, bruh, how did all of that come in? I didn't see. I don't. Based on general information I have about all that he mentioned in that comment, is it has to do with a lot of submission. So I fail to see how it comes up with an argument. It's not like she was degrading him or something of the sort, which we don't know. She didn't say. This guy is just a fucking freak, man. He's just a freak, taking the opportunity to say all the shit that he's probably into. I don't know where he got that from, but anyways, let's move on. Next commenter says, discipline you 16, 17. Yeah, she's just naming out numbers. I mean, a lot of females like to be disciplined, but it's the way you do it and the type of relationship that you have. And when people hear discipline, I guess they think of a child, but really and truly it's not. If you do something wrong and your boyfriend said that, you fucked up and you shouldn't have done this, instead you could have done X, Y, Z, that is discipline. That is discipline. Next commenter says, are you daddy? LOL, no, so. Anyone who has ever tried anything like that with me, not even think about it or attempt it again. Men will test you to see what they can get away with. Stop acting like a naive little girl and make this man know that if him ever try or think of becoming abusive with you, you will end the relationship or put his backside in jail. Which, can't say I totally disagree, because nobody should be hitting anybody. I believe that if you like to hit, then you should be able to take a hit. But apart from that, though, she right. Like, lock his ass up if he gets abusive.
You going to jail. You going to jail.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. Next comment, Father Fitz. I'm convinced this is now a kid's corner. Well, Auntie Jenny, whoosh, I'm out of. What? Oh, I get it. It's from a radio show that comes on Sundays. Next comment. He started watching some adult stuff. How old are y'all? Sounds young. With your mom and stay with your mom and make the man unalive, please. Cause once someone start getting aggressive, it typically progresses and you don't need to see how far he will take it. That's just my opinion, however. I mean, the thing is, I never touched on this, but I should. Like, yes, men will test you, ladies, just as how you test us. It happens, but we just do it in a different way. And yes, you never know how far they'll take it, because, some people are just crazy. So sick in the head, bro. Sick in the head. Next comment, discipline you, quotations, adult stuff. How alright, so I see somebody, look, not because they use the term adult stuff means that they're young. It could be a couple that just grew up differently. They're from, I don't know, from a different religious group. They were sheltered, or they're just not comfortable using certain words. For example, my girlfriend, she doesn't say pussy. She thinks it's ghetto or tacky. She doesn't use that word. She uses scientific word, a vagina. So I get the whole thing about adult stuff. I don't really, I'm not thinking too deep into it, although I'm also not writing off these people, because they could be onto something, and it could be valid that they're young, taken away from just that phrasing, but I just see it from a different angle. Next comment says, getting a kick from being like what? Aggressive, abusive. Try breathing. I'm happy you weren't there while asking this. He needs to apologize and prove to you that him did just get ahead of himself. Rude. Yo. I mean, yeah, he does need to apologize, for the fact that he made you feel unsafe, threatened, and scared. He does need to, regardless of why you all got in an argument in the first place. After that, y'all need to have a serious talk, though, because obviously there's something there that needs to be discussed. I'm gonna read the last two comments. So he's trying to assert himself as a dominant figure. Tell him that's not how it works. I didn't even think of that, but that's actually a very good perspective, because if you think about it, a lot of alright. So on the last, I think it's the last reaction I did, or the last Jamaican pop the balloon reaction I did, or it's the first one. It's the first one I did. There was this young guy on there. He was the youngest one, and he said to the girl that he can be. No, I think she said that she loves a guy that's aggressive or dominant. Yeah, dominant. And he said he knows how to. And I think she said to him, "Show me." And he just grabbed her throat. I couldn't even say anything but laugh, because I'm like, bro, that really shows nothing. If anything, you're a psycho. You're abusive. You're a killer. But anyways, final comment I'm reading. This is not making any sense, Sender. Chuck. Um, you know what? Just let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. If you like the video, drop a like. If you don't, drop a dislike. And I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about all of this.